Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be using up some scraps. My name is Jody Scotter. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and I love doing art. If you are an artist or you like doing art, let me know below. Today I'm going to be using up some scraps. So I've been cleaning my art studio. There was a few scraps left over that I saw in a pile that I thought, I can put those to use. And in the morning when I wake up, I like to just do something creative. And so this is a great way to just mindlessly create something and also use up some scraps. So I'm going to be doing some tape, if I can get this off here. Sometimes it helps to roll it. I'm going to be doing some tape art. So basically I've got some, this is just Jot from, I believe it's from the Dollar Tree. And it's about a 2-inch tape. So I'm just going to fold it over there on the end and lay it down on my board here. So now I'm just going to start by laying some of these scraps. So I've got tons of scraps, and I really like to use these scraps to just make a strip of art. And then you can use this for junk journaling. You can use it for anything, really. So sometimes I will rip up the pages. I want to have everything going in different directions. You could do all stripes if you wanted to. But a lot of people give me these beautiful scraps as well in some of the ATC trades, and it's nice to be able to just use them up. I hate wasting paper, and I definitely don't like to throw away any scraps, so this is a great way to use them up. Just layer on the tape and put whatever you have. And you don't need to be too fussy about what you're doing. After you're done, you can take a matte medium and brush it along the top, and then you can actually store it rolled back up again for when you're ready to use it. So it's just kind of fun sticking. I'm actually going to show my granddaughter how to do this because she loves tape. That kid, she loves tape. So it'll be a fun way for her to use some tape and some scraps of paper as well. It's nice to have a variety of papers. Really, there's no rhyme or reason. You just start placing it on your tape, and it's amazing what you can come up with. It's so fun and creative. I even like to use like little bits of binder sheets. Sometimes I even use, I'll show you in a minute here, I use bags or receipts or tags off things. So this is what I went to Victoria's Secret a couple weeks ago. So I've got those there. Move this up a little bit so you can see. Whoops. Okay, actually I'll just flip this around a bit so we can work from this way. And I'll put my scissors on the end to hold that. There, we got a little bit more space to work with. That works better. You can even take stickers. So actually I'm just going to cut this one in half. And you can just place a sticker on there as well. Stickers are fun because they're so colorful, and they also have a different texture. They're very shiny. Excuse me. Okay, we might be getting close to finishing this roll. So we'll put a little bit more zebra print, which is kind of fun. There we go. I guess I'm being a little bit fussy here, but I just wanted to add a few colors in there. Roll this down. I'm just going to use a little bit more because I've got so many scraps here. I'd really like to use them up. And then I'll have a nice long strip. Oftentimes people will throw away these tiny little scraps, and they can really make a cool, cool little piece of art or paper that you can use. I just have my scissors holding this tape down, and that seems to be working well. This is, I really like this paper. This was from my cyanotype, some of my cyanotype stuff. And I always have little bits that I have to cut off, and I really like the paper, but you can't use it all sometimes when you're framing. There we go. And I think we'll do a little bit more of this. Black and white. I love the tissue paper on there. if you have overlap there, don't worry about it, because you can brush on some matte medium after, and that will help to hold it all down in place. Yeah, so many of these bits. I love the bits. I love the colors. And so it's nice to be able to put them all together and actually reuse it. So this one, I even prefer just the solid black there. I think that looks great. And sometimes stickers are fun too. We're getting close to finishing this off here. Let's take a little bit more of this from the shopping bag. I was going to get some little tags, but I didn't. So now what I'm going to do is cut off a little bit of extra, fold this over so it doesn't stick. And now you can see we've got a whole strip of some art. So what I'm going to do is fold it over, and I'm going to start cutting from the back. So I want to be able to have a straight edge, and I should have had my glasses for this, but that's okay. So I'm going to cut a straight edge along. You don't have to cut it, you could leave it all jaggedy, but because I'm going to put the matte medium on it, I would like a straight edge on this. But it would help if I wore my readers this morning. I thought I wouldn't be needing them, but I kind of do. That's okay. I can always go back and fussy cut that a little bit more. All right, so we'll turn that around. So here we've almost got about 2 feet of tape. And what a great way to kind of use up some of the scraps I had and yet still be able to use this for some junk journaling, maybe a card, a gift tag. I could even put it on some art. All right. So there we go. And then you can also use those bits that you cut off too. So here we go. Here's our tape. And I'll actually cut the end off here because this is kind of sticky and I don't want it to stick to any of the art. So like I said, I'm going to take some matte medium and brush that on top. But this is what we have so far. And I really like the colors. I think they're fun. And you can also do some, some stamping on here, some splatter paint. There's a couple little spots that are empty, like this one. So you can take a little bit of paper and still apply to there and cut that off. So there's lots of things you can do with these. Do you make art tape? If you do, let me know. I'd love to check out your page. So thanks so much for watching, and have fun using your scraps, tearing, cutting, and pasting. And once this has the matte medium, it'll be nice and soft. I can roll it up and store it, actually probably store it back on a roll. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.